Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm trying to clarify what the China people, China government said that Taiwan belongs to the one part of land. So they want to take it back. They said that Taiwan is one part that has been separated from their mainland. So they want to take it back. I see this is all lie. We said this is a kind of recognition war. They're trying to, lie to all over the world people, including their own people and all the world people. I am a Taiwanese. I know the Taiwan's history very well, and so right now I'm here to clarify Taiwan never been one part of PRC, People Republic of China. And in history, Taiwan never belonged to China. Okay, so so to say, Taiwan never belonged to China in history and currently. So, um, what I want to say, and right now, I tell everybody. So, right currently, Taiwan is an independent country. It's claimed independence since the end of World War II. It materialized to being a sovereign country since the end of World War II when Japan surrendered and then uh, given up Taiwan in Treaty of San Francisco Treaty in 1942. So this is the current situation. Taiwan is was and is independent since the San Francisco Treaty. Japan surrendered in World War II and give them up Taiwan. They didn't say give them up to China, to America, but America is a winning country. He occupied the whole Japan. At that time, Taiwan was in World War II. Before end of World War II, Taiwan belonged to Japan because Taiwan used to be uh, the Qing Dynasty uh, uh, territory. But and in one sea war happened uh, in Qing's period, they got defeated by Japan, so they separate Taiwan and given to Japan. So at that time, Taiwan was since that then Taiwan was Japan's land until end of World War II. So Qing Dynasty is Qing Dynasty China? No, Qing Dynasty is a foreigner. They reside in the northern and in Siberia, so Tongus area. So they invade China and occupy the whole China, even a bigger territory than Ming Dynasty, and then they occupy China. And Chinese people, their country, Ming Dynasty already been eliminated. Their emperor killed himself, and then Qing Dynasty take over China. So Qing Dynasty is a foreigner, was a foreigner. They were not Chinese. So uh, in 240 years, Qing Dynasty, they, they occupied the whole China. And then at that time, the Chinese people had to bow and knock their head onto the ground and then kneel down every time when they see the the Qing Dynasty. We say Manchin, it's a Mandarin. They when they saw man people, they have to bow, they have to kneel down, they have to knock their head to the ground, and then um, calling. This is a slave. This is slave, and then I'm a slave, and I myself a slave. I have a guilt. I should be die. And if they claim so, if they're hearing so, then the government official won't kill their, won't chop their hand. At that time, the Chinese people had been bow and knock their head on the ground and then kneel down for 240 years because their country has been eliminated. So Qing Dynasty was not China. And the Qing Dynasty, it's and then surrendered and given up Taiwan to Japan. So that's a foreigner given Taiwan to Japan. So Taiwan in Qing Dynasty doesn't belong to China. Okay, and then before Qing Dynasty, that's a Ming Dynasty. That is the Chinese people's regime. And then in Ming Dynasty is about 140 years or 60 years. I don't very clear, but Ming Dynasty claimed Taiwan was not, had never been their territory. So that's Chinese regime. They say so. They claim so because at that time Taiwan was undeveloped. It's a jungle. It's a jungle, no mainland. And then before that is the China was before Ming Dynasty. China was eliminated by the Mongols. That's it. They call it Yuan Chao. Mongols. That's Genghis Khan's grandson ruled Mongols, and they occupied the whole China about 98 years. So at that time, they have never touched Taiwan in any of the literature, any of the world map. No one draw Taiwan inside the world map. So Taiwan was not discovered at all at that time. So and then before Mongols occupied Taiwan, you see, the same. The Taiwan was unoccupied. So recently, the Qing, that's a Chinese ambassador to America, said that Taiwan had been China's land 1800 years ago. It is really lie. It's a completely lie. So because he didn't even know history, he didn't even know study history. He didn't even have his people to trace the Taiwan history. He don't even know a bit about Taiwan history. That's a lie. So China ambassador to Taiwan to America lie about Taiwan had been um, China's land 1800 years ago. So Taiwan never belonged to PRC, People Republic of China. That is current Chinese government. And Taiwan has their own people elected president, and then the government, the administration all those, and then troops which is against the communist China, and people and land. So that is a sovereign, independent country. That's clarified. All right, thank you. Please um, suggest, please, transfer all these video to every one of your people. I was born in Taiwan and grown up in Taiwan. I came to America around 50 years old, and, and I'm now still working in America. I for support of my own previous country. I I love Taiwan very much. My relatives are still all in Taiwan. So I right here I clarify that the claim Taiwan is an independent country, and then two object that um, recognition war the Chinese trying to wage to lie to the whole world people. Thank you. Please refer my video to all who want to know. Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye.